So what is this show going to be about? That's what I've been asked multiple times over and over again. What are you going to do? Are you going to go around and drink a lot of beer and tell everybody what you like? Not really. I have my own tastes, but here's the thing about taste. Tastes are subjective. Not everyone's going to like what everyone else likes. And with craft beer, you have so much variety that a variety is what defines a good brewery, in my opinion. Not necessarily if they have all the beers that I like, not necessarily if they have a bunch of different dark beers, which is what I like, not necessarily if they have everything on the menu is to my liking and everything's the same, but no, if everything's different, everything's a different style, that's what defines a good craft beer. So what I do not plan to do is I do not plan to go around and say, oh, this is a great beer, you should try it. This is a terrible beer, I wouldn't drink it. This is my focus is to tell you, to inform you about which craft breweries are where, which ones have which types of brews, and how big the variety is on each one of them. And then you can go and taste the ones that you like and decide for yourself if it's a good one or not. Something I don't want to do is be the same story at every establishment I go to. I don't want to do the same story because I like the porters and the stouts and the more malty beverages. I like the brown ales. I like gozas. I like Belgian style ales. I do not like IPAs. Now, you might say, why are you going to do a craft beer channel if you don't like IPAs? Because that's what everybody likes. Well, yeah, that's true. I've tasted a few IPAs that I like, but it's not the first thing I grab when I go to a new place. I'm looking for the dark beers. I'm looking for the porters, the stouts, the double stouts. Whatever is the darker beer, the higher ABV, not necessarily the higher ABV, but traditionally higher ABV on the darker beers, but that's what I'm looking for is the darker beers. But that's not what I want to focus the channel on. The channel needs to be focused on what kind of variety they have. If it's the middle of summer and you have 5 or 6 or 7 IPAs on tap and no porters or stouts on tap because you say it's 100 degrees outside. We had several days last week in the middle of July in Texas, it was over 100 degrees every day. A lot of the breweries out here don't have any porters and stouts on tap, and that's okay, that's understandable. But in this coming December, when it's 30 degrees outside, you're going to get rid of all your IPAs and put 7 or 8 different porters and stouts on tap and a bunch of brown ales and maybe a couple of cinnamon spice type Christmas ales. I think you're probably still going to have some IPAs on tap. So does that define a good variety if you take away all your dark beers during the summer, but you don't take away all your IPAs during the winter? Perhaps you should have something going year round. And that's the kind of thing I'm going to talk about in this channel.